What's going on, everybody? There is a crazy glitch that is out that involves the ecos of the Olympians, as well as the network error that we keep getting that I've told you about. We're going to get into this. I'm Darkstrider, the YouTube assassin. Here's what's going on with this. So as far as this glitch goes, there's a couple of things that we really need to discuss. First of all, I want to shout out the actual person who initially found this. We're going to give credit where credit is due. T7 PDM. If you haven't seen his channel, check it out. He does a lot of Assassin's Creed Odyssey builds. They're out of this world. I really wish he would have started when Assassin's Creed Odyssey first came out. I would have loved to have done like a live Discord with him, Jordan, and All Day Any Day, because it just would have been a meeting of the minds. It would have been like just crazy for us to be bouncing all kinds of ideas off each other and doing all kinds of stuff. It's just the guy, he has some insane stuff. So definitely when you're done with this video, check his channel out. Now, as far as this glitch goes, it involves the whole network error thing that I've been telling you about. So what's been going on is that sometimes you come to the ecos of the Olympians, you'll buy an Olympian gift or you'll try to buy an item, and when you do that, all of a sudden you get this network error. Now, I've already said that that is most likely because of the current pandemic going on, because Ubisoft's networks are not the only networks that are having those issues. I've been playing Doom Eternal. I've been seeing network issues with Bethesda, things like that. A bunch of other online games that we've been playing. I know a lot of people have reported that they've run into network errors. So for everyone's safety, there hasn't been people on top of the servers like they should normally. So this is technically not a glitch. This is not something that's going on Ubisoft's end and they're not going to fix it. So what you're going to want to do is make sure you do this now, because this isn't something that's going to be patched. Once this whole pandemic is over, you're going to see a lot more attention is paid directly to the systems and the networks. So you want to get this done. Now, you really, really want to pay attention to this video. Do not, just skip to the end or trying to get like whatever bullet points. It makes sense when you hear it out, and especially when I saw T7 PDM's video, like he said the same thing. This is something that is just, it's out of control. So here we go. This is what you're going to do. You're going to make sure you've got like a lot of the ore, because you're going to need it. You're going to come over to the Olympian gifts. You're going to start buying. Okay? Eventually you're going to get the network error. You're going to get, like whatever epics. Once you run into the network error, that would be a legendary item that you were going to get. So once you get that network error, you back out of the store. So here we go. Transaction could not be complete. Please try again later. That means that that was a legendary that I was supposed to get. So we're going to hit OK. We're going to just back out of the store. We're not even going to bother with that. We're going to go, and you'll see that I have no ore in the corner there. The ore has disappeared. So what T7 PDM had said was, at this point, what you're going to want to do is just wait for it to come back. Wait for the ore. The system, it has an error. You walk around, you do other things, you attack other people, whatever you got to do. Just wait for it to come back. Do not go and talk to Sargon again. Not until that comes back. So we'll check again. He said you got to wait about 5 minutes. So what I'll do is I'll wait, I'll come back, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, so it wasn't exactly 5 minutes. It was a couple of minutes though, and my ore came back. As you can see in the upper right-hand corner, I did absolutely nothing, other than just waiting. So now we're going to go back to Sargon, and you're going to talk to him again. You're going to get the Olympian gifts. Now, at this point, T7 PDM reports that, look at that, you're going to be able to get these things here. We're going to back out. You're going to see a higher rate of this stuff showing up, like your legendaries. So now again, I'm missing the ore. So again, I'm going to wait. And what happens is that in his video, what he had seen was that he would, instead of like, you know, waiting for like the fourth thing to pop, and then that would be a legendary, he did it a couple of times again. Like there would be like maybe 3 or 2 times before he got a legendary, like he'd get 2 epics or whatever before a legendary. And then eventually he got it down to the point where he was just, every time he spoke to Sargon, he was getting a legendary. So again, we still don't have any of that, or it's not showing up. We're again gonna wait. You cannot interact with him or excuse me, try to get any more of the gifts of the Olympians, because wait until like the ore comes back. So again, like he said in his video, wait, run around, do whatever, and then come back. So we're gonna wait again. Hold on one moment. Okay, so this time it did take a little bit longer in order for me to get my ore back. Now keep in mind that we are spending ore. It's not like we're, you know, not spending the ore. You need to have the ore in order to spend. So there we go, the transaction could not be complete. So that was the very first one that I did right afterwards. I'm walking away. Now one of the things that's really crazy is that on the right hand side there was a little box that appeared that let me know that I got an item and it was delivered into my owned tab. So that's what I'm going to have to go and check out. It was called like the Crusher or something like that. So real quick, now that you know the trick and everything, you know how it's done and whatnot, you'll see that, you know, you still don't have your ore in the corner there. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to wait before I open the own tab, because I want to make sure that the ore needs to come back in order for like that to be seen, in order for the item to actually drop. So I'm going to give it a couple of seconds or a couple of minutes. Once again, my ore has returned. Now I could just keep doing this all day, and I just saw that I did get another drop. So how do we get those drops? Because they're not in our inventory. All right. We don't see them at all here if we went looking for them. What you have to do is go to the main menu, go to the store, okay? When you get here, you'll see the owned tab. You're going to go to the owned tab. Like I've told you guys before, everything that you own is going to be here. So now, Fearsome Pirate's helmet, this must have been one of the rares that I had. In order to have it placed into my inventory, I'm going to hit the X button on my controller or the A button on the Xbox One, and that is going to now put it in my inventory. There are other things that I got. Let's see. There was the sirens, which it alerted me that I got. And then it also, oh, here's reef guards. So we're going to hit get. We're going to move along. The held. We'll get that. The crusher, that's the ship design. We'll get that. Then the sirens, this actually, we'll get that. So now these are all other things that like I own. So, you know, all I have to do in order to bring it in is hit get if it says that, you know, like it's possible to like put in my inventory. All that other stuff is owned. So now, once I exit out of here, all that stuff is in my inventory. As you can see, the ship, I've got those different designs now. There's the crusher. I have the sirens and the held now. That's how you do it. Now you could just keep going up to Sargon, continue with the Olympian gifts. Now it reset because I actually went and looked at my stuff. So now I have to start the process all over again. Had I not done that, I would have just been able to like continuously do that until I ran out of ore. See, transaction not complete. So that means that that is a legendary item that I got that is now in my inventory. And then when I go back to do it again, if I had more ore, which I'm out of ore on this character, but if I had more ore, it would continue to drop legendaries until I had no more ore, and then that's when you go into the store like I just showed you, go to the own tab and take all your rewards and put it back into your inventory. All right, so that's how you do it. If there are any questions, leave it in the comments below. All right, but this is like an infinite thing right now. All right, I strongly suggest that what you do is make sure that you're doing all the dailies, you're doing the weeklies, and you're going and taking out every mercenary in every ship over the next 2 weeks. Remember, please, that this is not a glitch where it's a glitch in the system and it's going to be patched. That's not what's happening. What's happening is that in a lot of online games, we're seeing, just everywhere where the system will conk out of nowhere. You'll be playing Doom Eternal, you'll be playing battle mode. It may say that like you can't get into Bethesda.net. Fallout 76, the same thing. It says that you can't get online or whatever. We're having a problem with the system where it just keeps giving error codes every once in a while. But all these things are short term. They're real quick, and then they get back. All right. What you want to do is make sure that you take advantage of that, because it's my belief that all these network errors are happening because of the current pandemic, because you don't have enough people manning the stations, manning the servers, checking on every little thing that something happens. What they're doing is they're just letting it ride. They're trying to do it from home. Eventually, this pandemic is going to be over, and people are going to go back to work, and they're going to turn on the servers and make sure that they're fully functional constantly. So make sure that you do this now. Again, this is not something that can be patched. This is something that has to do with the network and the network errors. And as soon as the pandemic's over, I'm pretty sure that this is going to go away. This is going to be one of those things. So I don't see the pandemic ending anytime soon, because especially over here in the States, people just can't shelter in place. They just keep doing what they want to do. So, it may take a while. All right. But take advantage of it now as you can. Look at that. While I'm still talking, we're still not seeing that the ore is back. That's normal. Just keep waiting. Just keep checking. Do other things in the meanwhile. Do not go into the store until you're completely out of ore. When you're completely out of ore, that's when you go into the store and you check out what you had and whatnot. Otherwise, you're going to do like I just did, where it reset. All right? Anyway, like I said, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. It helps the channel out an awful lot. Again, special thank you to T7 PDM. When you're done with this video, go over there, check out his channel. He's got a lot of great builds with epic gear. Like I've been telling you guys, every time, I do a legendary build, it's a blueprint. He actually gives you epic gear and shows you what could be done. And I'm talking damage in like the millions. I'm talking like you're one-shotting a freaking ogre, So definitely check him out. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, be good.